There's an element to storm chasing that is both rewarding and frustrating. Like so many things in life, there's a certain dice roll to storm chasing that keeps things interesting. And the best that you can do is to put yourself in a position for the highest chances of success. Even when you have seemingly done everything right, the dice roll element may make you miss a storm or a tornado. There are rivers and rain-wrapped tornadoes, and there's repositioning, and outright completely blown forecasts. You may even pick the right storm, leave it, drive south for another storm, only to have your original storm produce a photogenic tornado.
Wow, it's really dusty out there. Alright, let's see if I can keep up with this thing.
May 1st marked the long-awaited first multi-day storm chase opportunity of the 2018 spring chasing season. However, on April 30th, the day before, there was a small opportunity in the Texas panhandle for storms to potentially fire on the dry line. I would meet up with friends and watch this dry line for towers forming, looking for a supercell to target. Hey guys, it's Storm Chaser Aaron Jayjack, and I'm here in, well, how do you say that city? Estaline. I'm here in Estaline, Texas, watching this updraft back behind me, lifting up, rotating. Things are looking good. Wow, better than they did. I'll take it, it's pretty. As I headed off into the sunset towards Dodge City, Kansas for the night, the beautiful sunset would highlight these splitting cells ahead of me. A big part of storm chasing is being in the right place at the right time.
Wow, awesome.
The next day was May 1st, the day before the day. A moderate risk had been issued by the SPC for the central Kansas area. I would await initiation on the dry line. Hey guys, it's Storm Chaser Aaron Jayjack, and I'm here in Rush Center, Kansas. Waiting for storms to initiate. Got the dry line back behind me here. This is my super sophisticated Kansas storm chasing recap map. As you can see here, I had a dry line running through Kansas. My location in Rush Center. Storms initiate. Tower starting to fire on it. See this one right here, I like it a lot. Watching it. Make their way to the east-northeast. Big hail is encountered. Big hail. Big. Big hail and Otis. And as we see here, the spot of infamy, where poor decisions were made, I decided to drop south. Hey guys, it's Storm Chaser Aaron Jayjack, and I'm just southeast St. John, Kansas, with this incredible supercell mesocyclone behind me. Tornado eventually forms where I was at, or to the northeast of where I was at. And this thing right here is what we call the Storm Chaser Trail of Tears, as I try to make my way back to the north to catch up with the tornado producing storm. There you have it. Despite my attempts to make it back to the tornado, I would fail as tornado damage had blocked the road ahead of me.
What's up?
Hey, you're gonna have to go back around, or you're trying to go through?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got the road shut off. There's power lines down across there about a quarter mile up.
Okay.
But not to worry, I would have another opportunity ahead of me the next day. But first, my annual pilgrimage through Greensburg, Kansas, to spend some money,
Kansas.
buy some gas.
Still there's empty lots here. I assume there used to be houses here. I don't know. Maybe not. It's definitely a tree. Some tree damage right here.
Making my way towards Woodward, Oklahoma, to look for tornadoes. Try not to drive away from them today. Drive closer to them instead. I'll be live
On
here
May
in a little
2nd,
bit,
the SPC would issue a moderate risk from Kansas through Oklahoma. I would start off in Protection, Kansas, and ping pong my way down the western side of Oklahoma to the I-40 corridor. To catch tornadoes, you got to be good at finding them, but you also need a little luck. Some lucky dice rolls. I didn't find any tornadoes this time, but it's important to look at the silver linings. I was out there storm chasing. I got to visit Hoppensack. I was out there capturing amazing lightning bolts. What more could a storm chaser ask for? Well, maybe a tornado, but there's more tornadoes in the future. Oh, here's those incredible lightning bolts. And things are slow right now in Tornado Land, but that's giving me time to order a bunch of new shirts for Patreon and a bunch of new prints. And I'm hoping, hopefully at the end of this week, I'll be headed to Colorado.